Thank you all for tuning in. My name is Laura Afonso. We are live here at the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center for GoLocal Prov, and I hope that you brought your appetites to watch today because we have some very tasty eats in store for you. For my very first guest, Tom Bucci, thank you so much for joining me today, Tom. I really appreciate it. Tom is from Warwick Ice Cream, a local favorite amongst us Rhode Islanders, longtime family business. Can you start out telling me a little bit about yourself and, and how you got involved with the family biz?
Yeah, so, again, I grew up in Rhode Island.
Okay.
I went to LaSalle Academy, and kind of right from there I just got involved in the family business. And 19 years later, we're here today. As you said, we're a family business.
Yes.
We've been around for 88 years. My great-grandfather started the company.
Great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather.
And his name was?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Yes.
Excellent. So 88 years of making ice cream.
It's a long time.
That is a long time. So at this point, you've kind of got to be pros, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, ice cream is such a big part of what we do.
Yeah.
We make all of our ice cream from scratch. All of our ingredients are sourced as local as possible.
Okay.
Our cream and dairy is sourced from local farms here in New England. Our ice cream is from cow to cone.
Cow to cone.
Cow to cone.
I love that.
That's how fresh it is. So like what we produce for ice cream next week, the dairy's still on the farm.
Wow.
We're the only company in Rhode Island that manufactures ice cream from scratch.
Really?
Correct.
So you guys are really setting a high standard for Rhode Island local ice cream.
We take ice cream very seriously.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we know what it takes to make the best ice cream. And it doesn't take much, just simple local ingredients. And our process hasn't changed much. It's very similar to what our forefathers left us. And
Absolutely.
you really don't have to be complicated. You just keep it simple and, just manufacture the best product possible.
Absolutely. So 19 years ago, you got involved in the family business. What kind of things did you start off doing when you first really got involved?
So food safety and cleanliness is very important in any food manufacturing
absolutely.
process. So I started out scrubbing the floor drains, helping cleaning.
Someone's got to do it. It's a good way to get yourself started.
And I literally worked, done every job there, and just work your way up. And I felt like that really puts you in a position to run the company because you've done every job in the business.
Right, so you are aware of what everything entails,
Absolutely.
The shoes that it takes to get every job done.
For sure.
Absolutely. And so now, what position are you serving now?
So we don't really have many titles.
Okay.
We're in a small family business. We do so much, but plant management would be my thing, and my passion's ice cream. But I'm great at leadership and operations and
communications with the community. Absolutely.
Absolutely, and then with that said, going out to different events, it makes it easy to present the product as well.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Everything that's involved in the ice cream, all the ingredients that go in there too. So.
Right.
It makes it exciting.
Definitely. Now, you guys have a spot right on Bald Hill Road, that's correct?
Correct. That's our headquarters, and we've been there for over 70 years.
Okay. Now, where was the original location? I saw an old school photo of it not too long ago on Facebook, and that was so cool to see. Now, where was that original spot?
So I believe that was right on Route 2 before there was roads.
Oh, okay.
And that's how our great-grandfather started it with the family, and just like things, you kind of grow and you need more space.
Of course.
So they built.
You need more room to make all that ice cream if it became so popular.
Yes.
Okay. So now the spot is on Bald Hill Road. That's where you're making all the ice cream.
Correct.
Everything is coming right from there.
Everything's coming there.
Awesome.
We manufacture between 2,000 to 3,000 gallons of ice cream per day.
Per day?
Per day.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say like a week or something.
No,
That's a lot of ice cream.
It is. We manufacture ice cream and it's distributed throughout the country, not just Rhode Island.
Really? I didn't realize that. So where else are you sending Warwick ice cream out to?
So through private label, there's a lot of private label brands that we manufacture for. And traditionally you would see Warwick ice cream in New England, Whole Foods, Dave's Marketplace, Stop and Shop.
Right.
Our private label products we produce from here to California.
Okay. So that's great because, you can find a pint in your local grocer, as well as, we had Cow on here last week, and she was scooping Warwick ice cream into her bubble cones.
Awesome.
So it's something that, whether it's nationwide, small businesses, right in the freezer section of Stop and Shop or Dave's Market, you can find Warwick ice cream. So that way you can support your local businesses, whether, you don't just have to go to a farmer's market to do that. You can find wholesome products right anywhere you turn.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of these flavors that you've brought me today. So classic Autocrat, we obviously know, coffee milk is Rhode Island's state beverage. If you're a Rhode Islander and you don't like coffee milk, don't tell anyone that because they're probably going to exile you. Yeah, I know. So you've teamed up with Autocrat to make the best coffee ice cream.
Yeah, in 2015 we approached Autocrat, and we've had a long-term relationship with them, and they were like, let's do it. So we ended up launching coffee milk ice cream in 2015, and it was a hit. And from there, the sky's the limit.
Right.
You just we think about ice cream all day. We think about so many different things: flavor profiles, names, package sizes, designs, and we were like, let's just keep it going.
Yeah.
So in 2000, plus when we came out with it, it was a hit. It exceeded our expectations.
Right.
We didn't really know what to expect, but when we were selling out, we were like, wow,
You're like, they really like it.
We have to increase.
You have to give the people what they want.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And, now we're at the stage where variety. We have our ice cream formula, and we can take it from here to there easily.
Right. Now, family recipes, family business, family recipes, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, we have formulations that were handed down from our great-grandfather.
Okay. Yeah.
Things has changed a little bit in our industry. The trend is natural, and it's
Yes.
been like that for the past 5 years.
That's a very good trend to be.
Yeah. And no artificial, colors or ingredients.
Right.
So
When you look at the label, it's a pretty short list of ingredients. You're not seeing the big paragraph of all those, sneaky chems that you can really get into, especially in the sugar world. So it's nice to know that you guys are using local products, but you're also using natural products as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to, be complicated to make the best ice cream. It's very
Right.
simple. The bigger guys, they tend to have an overloaded ingredient declaration with words you cannot pronounce because they're making their ice cream on a price point.
Okay.
We want to make our goal is to make the best ice cream.
Quality.
We want to wow our customers.
Yeah.
Because we know they'll be back for more.
Absolutely. So Autocrat, and then that led to the variation of cookies and coffee milk.
We were thinking how can we top Autocrat? And I was eating Oreos with my son one night, and we were like, well, why don't we just, and I said, why don't we just add cookies? And that kind of just how it happened.
Yes.
We did a couple pints, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is just this
fantastic.
good. And with Autocrat coffee milk and cookies, we actually use whole cookies. People like chunks too, right? Not just where is the cookies?
Right, not just a little, crumbling, smash it up and then mix it in. You want to have a big chunk of cookie, because I'm the kind of person that I'm going to dig around and look for it. I want to find those big pieces of cookie. But I'm going to tell you right now that coffee and Oreo ice cream is one of my, I would say, top two. I always leave the other space open because you never know what other kind of flavor you're going to meet. But
cookie dough's solid too.
Yes, anything with cookie. But
I
actually tried you at Taste of Our Eye for the first time, and I was just like, this might be the best coffee Oreo ice cream I've ever had because you guys are using Autocrat. You're using good products. That coffee flavor that you can really get from that Autocrat syrup. It just really shines through.
Excellent, thank you. That's a great critique.
Oh my God,
very descriptive.
I love that. I love your ice cream.
You're on your way to become an ice cream connoisseur.
I think that's what my really life pursuit should be. So over the summer, you had some really exciting releases. You started off Moonstone Vanilla. Moonstone Beach, if you don't know, was previously Rhode Island's nude beach.
I've never been there.
I had never been either.
I heard a lot of good things, but I haven't been.
It was a beloved beach. I'm not exactly sure what year, they made you show up in a bathing suit, but I really like the correlation between Moonstone Beach and ice cream because it's stripped. It's just, you don't need any of the extra additives. It's just pure vanilla ice cream.
And Laura, people think vanilla is just vanilla, and they're mistaken because vanilla is so deep. There's so many different vanilla extracts.
Okay.
There's, country of origin plays a big part of it.
Right.
All of the beans that we use are from Madagascar.
Really? And that's nice, a very high quality from Madagascar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, we didn't want to make a vanilla that kind of just, the flavor just went away, just like Autocrat.
Right.
When you taste it, you're like, wow. It's very, the bourbon vanilla extract is smoky, robust, very flavorful. And it's like, I just want to keep eating more, and then the pint's
gone. We've all been there.
Yeah.
On the couch, have a whole pint. Hey, what are you going to do? But the next, which was like a huge hit, I think that every Rhode Islander saw it and actually notched out time in their schedule to make it to the grocery store to find it, was the Del's lemonade ice cream.
That's the newest, besides Moonstone, that's the newest one.
Yeah.
And that was the trickiest one. We've worked with Del's for over a year on the R&D part.
To get the recipe right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was more on the flavor profile side.
Okay.
So you could either be very lemony and it's like, wow, this is too much, or you can, be where, tone it down and you can taste lemon on the backside. But
Right.
we're ice cream guys, so we want that fresh dairy to come
Through,
on the front
yeah.
and the lemon on the backside.
Right.
So that was a challenge getting it just right.
Has
And
to be a
we feel-
perfect balance.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
feel like we've did that.
I think you did a great job, and I think that it's the perfect balance between sweet and tart, because like you said, you don't want to get a mouthful of like zingy lemon, but you also don't want it to just be so subtle that it's getting lost in the creaminess. So I think that you guys really nailed it. If you love Del's lemonade and you love that summery, frozen slushy drink in a cup, this is it in pure ice cream form, and I really don't think that it gets any better than that. Yes. One of the favorites. Now, you guys were at the Rhode Island Food Fights Ice Cream Throwdown, and we saw you there with your mascot, and he was dancing around.
Yes.
We managed to get a picture with him. We were very lucky.
Awesome.
Yeah, we loved it.
That was a great time.
Yeah, we had an awesome time, and I believe you guys were winners for that day?
Yeah, we won with
Yeah,
best ice cream.
best ice cream at the
Jim
Throwdown.
Nellis at Rhode Island Food Fights really
Yeah,
knows how
shout out
throw
to
a party.
Jim. He definitely knows, if you're going to throw a party, you might as well make it an ice cream party. Get all the
Those are the
adults to
best
come out.
ones.
Yeah, it was awesome. We loved the flavor. It was such a good creamy, it was I think it was chocolate with caramel and
We did so many different flavors. I think it was State of Corruption.
yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was really good.
Sinfully
It
good.
was definitely sinfully good, yes. Well, we are really looking forward to what you have in the works next. So you've got some new flavors coming up relatively soon-ish.
Correct. Yeah, we've been with what we've done and
Yeah.
where we're going. We've been growing leaps and bounds, and people just want more, and with that comes variety.
Of course.
So even though our peak season is moved on and we're heading into fall and winter, we have a lot of work we're working on.
This is the time that you work.
Yep,
Summer
this
is the time that it all comes out, and that's where it's really popular and everyone wants their ice cream. Winter is when you get to the grindstone and
Correct.
really
This is
get
the
to it.
planning phase
Yep.
and the R&D for all of the new flavors that we're going to launch in 2019. And it's a
Awesome.
fun time because you can, take your ideas and bring them to the pilot lab and
Yeah.
work them out. And in springtime, you have a finished product that people love, and
Must be
especially
very rewarding.
It is very
Yeah.
rewarding. It is.
Definitely.
So there's a lot in the books, and we have a lot of work to do.
Of course.
Make sure you guys stay awake for our new flavors coming out in
Yes.
2019.
Absolutely. So where can our viewers find you on Instagram? That way they can stay up to date with what flavors you have coming out and places that they can find you. They want to make sure that they can get their hands on a good pint.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Warwick Ice Cream Co. Our product can be found at Dave's Marketplace, Whole Foods, Stop and Shop, Brigido's, IGA's, Market Basket. We just
Awesome.
started with Market Basket.
Right.
And so many other smaller mom and pop, Four Town Farms, Clements Market, Lee's Marketplace.
You guys are everywhere.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you have a good product, it's
in demand.
People want it. and
Absolutely.
You just got to make sure it's there. So.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's fun too because you have the relationship with these
Yes.
store owners, and for us that's what's important. It's quality products, the customer, continuing our family's tradition.
Absolutely. Well, we can't wait to see where you're going next year, 2019. Some more Rhode Island themed flavors in the works, and I just can't wait to see what you guys have in store, or in pint, I should say.
It's going to be great.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for
I
having me,
really
Laura.
appreciate you bringing all these ice cream flavors for us to sample. We already know which one is my favorite, but I'll let everybody else in the studio take their own pick. But don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with our second guest.